And good morning. Welcome to Wayne County Now. It is Thursday, May the 23rd, 2024. I'm Dustin Fuller. A reminder, these and other stories are available by visiting us at our website, mywaynecountynow.com. Starting off with your news this morning, Fairfield City officials are passing on information in regard to road work in the area. Officials say that milling will begin tomorrow on connector streets between Main and Delaware, starting at Southeast 6th Street and working west towards Airport Road. Officials ask that you keep your vehicle clear of the connector streets, plan alternative routes, and be considerate of workers in the area. Contractors are planning to have the road project complete by the end of the month. Fairfield Public School Board District held their meeting Monday evening at Center Street School in the boardroom. Minutes were approved from April's meeting as well as the financial reports. Paying of payroll and paying of monthly bills also was approved. In regular business, the board approved the food service contract for the upcoming school year as well as the press policy. Overall, in personnel matters, the board accepted resignation of Jasmine Moore, Madison Lewis, and Maddie Osborne as paraprofessionals. Board approved the hiring of Ashley Rutherford, Ashley Wright, and Shelby Johnston as paraprofessionals, and the board accepted the resignation of Alex Brake as a certified teacher. Fairfield Public School District Board will hold a special meeting tonight in reference to a school resource officer. That is at 6 this evening at the boardroom at Center Street School. Wayne County authorities made a pair of arrests on Tuesday at 10:12 a.m. On Tuesday, Wayne County Sheriff's officials arrested 56-year-old Troy M. McGaha of Fairfield on a failure to appear warrant out of Wayne County. According to the warrant, McGaha failed to appear in Wayne County Court on charges of possession of meth and operating an uninsured motor vehicle. That warrant was issued May 1st. He was booked to the Wayne County Jail where he's being held without bond. At 3:22 p.m. on Tuesday, Fairfield City Police arrested 25-year-old Dominic J. Lures of Fairfield. Lures was taken into custody and booked on a charge of meth possession into the Wayne County Jail. A Fairfield man was arrested by Greene County, Indiana authorities after an incident that took place earlier this week. According to information obtained by Wayne County Now, charges were filed in Greene County against Eric Vaughn, including battery by means of a deadly weapon, which is a Class 5 felony, intimidation, and criminal mischief. Vaughn was arrested and booked into the Greene County Jail. Jasper Grade School has released their fourth quarter honor roll. A total of 124 students either made high honors, honor roll, or honorable mention. We have a list of those students with this story at mywaynecountynow.com. FCHS has also released their honor roll for the fourth quarter. Over 200 students made either honor roll or high honor roll there. We have that list of students with this story at mywaynecountynow.com. Currently, it is 6:03 at Wayne County Now. We'll take a look at the weather forecast. We'll give you a little bit of a nowcast as well. This is Wayne County Now.
No time to run to the bank? No problem. People's National Bank makes banking easy and convenient with PNB To Go mobile banking. PNB To Go allows you to deposit checks, pay bills, transfer money between accounts, view your statements, turn your debit card off and on, and much more, all on your smartphone. It truly is banking at your fingertips with PNB To Go mobile banking. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
When you need concrete or masonry work, New Gen Concrete is your go.
No time to run to the bank? No problem. People's National Bank makes banking easy and convenient with PNB To Go mobile banking. PNB To Go allows you to deposit checks, pay bills, transfer money between accounts, view your statements, turn your debit card off and on, and much more, all on your smartphone. It truly is banking at your fingertips with PNB To Go mobile banking. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
When you need concrete or masonry work, New Gen Concrete is your go-to in Wayne County and the surrounding area. They can help you finish that concrete project with anything from flat work, stairs and stem walls to decorative stamping and masonry resurfacing. New Gen Concrete, set in stone on Williamson Drive in Fairfield. Call 618-516-5002 or email them at newgenconcretellc@yahoo.com to get on the schedule today.
Hey, welcome back. Taking a live look at radar at 6:05 now. A little shower thunderstorm activity coming through Fairfield. Nothing in the line of severe weather. In fact, very marginal risk of severe weather at the moment. As you can see, basically the line kind of has gone through Sims. There's another part on 15 that will be getting ready to impact the Fairfield area. A line getting ready to hit into Richland County. So nothing severe on that area. Down to the south, I'm going to move on over on the track. Down around Harrisburg, they had a pretty big cell there. And that blue box, that's a special weather statement. So Gallatin, Saline County's a special weather statement. It's a strong thunderstorm advisory, just one level under a severe thunderstorm warning. But also there you could see the frontal boundary actually kind of going through Gallatin and Saline counties right now as well. And back behind that, a little bit of a hail core pickup on the radar. So interesting to see if anything does become of that. As 64 degrees right now at the Fairfield Municipal Airport. Dew point is 60, and right now winds are out of the south-southwest at 6 miles per hour in the area. Taking a look at the weather forecast, as you can see, actually shuffling screens on my end. Taking a look at today's weather forecast, we do have a portion of showers and thunderstorms in the area today. In fact, today we're calling for a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly before 11 a.m. Otherwise, cloudy skies, 79 will be your high today. Slight chance of showers and storms tonight. Then chance of showers between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m., mostly cloudy, below 64. Showers, thunderstorms possible for your Friday. There is a marginal risk of severe weather Friday. Partly sunny, high of 82. Friday evening, a 50-50 chance of showers and storms, mostly cloudy, below 65. Saturday, a break from this. Sunshine, 84 your high. Slight chance of showers, thunderstorms Saturday evening, then showers likely possibly a thunderstorm after midnight. Some storms could produce heavy rainfall, partly cloudy, below 65. And for Sunday, showers, possibly a thunderstorm. Otherwise, calling for a high of 85. Sunday, probably the best risk of severe weather we're going to have in our area. That's just looking at the forecast right now, taking a look and see if there's any new information. We are currently now under an enhanced risk of severe weather. Well, I say enhanced risk. It's that color. However, the predictability map is saying 30% chance of severe thunderstorms for Memorial Day weekend. According to the Weather Service, a combination of instability, shear, and moisture on Sunday may support a more substantial severe weather threat. All hazards are possible, and flash flooding also possible too. Greatest uncertainty remains timing of convection, as that will have implications on the extent of the severe weather potential. And now they've upgraded a severe weather risk just now from the Storm Prediction Center for Friday. We're now under a slight risk of severe weather. Damaging winds and large hail are the main hazards for Friday. If anything does break, we will keep you aware of that situation. It is currently 6:09 at Wayne County now. We will take a look at area obituaries coming up in just a few moments.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other. And Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist. And together, it all works.
The loss of a loved one can leave you with a lot of unanswered questions, feelings of stress and anxiety, and grief. The experienced funeral directors at Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home in Fairfield can help guide you through all aspects of the funeral process to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. Call them at 618-842-6006. The Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home, 106 Northeast 4th Street in Fairfield, serving the Wayne County area with compassion, dignity, and respect.
Time for a look now at area obituaries on Wayne County Now. A reminder, you can look at obituaries anytime by visiting us at our website, mywaynecountynow.com. 87-year-old Lewis Ray Farmer of Fairfield passed away at 9:55 a.m. on Monday, May 20th at a Perion Care in Fairfield. He was a cabinet maker, carpenter, and he refinished bathtubs. Lewis was born in Wayne County on July 23rd of 1936 to Melvin and Mammy Harrison Farmer. He married Glenda May Thompson on August 19th of 1955 and was survived by his wife Glenda of Fairfield, sons Lauren Farmer of Fairfield and Kevin, and wife Deanne Farmer of Melbourne, Florida. Daughters Kathy Farmer of Fairfield and Crystal, and husband Eddie McAvoy of Indianapolis. 7 grandchildren, several great-grandchildren, and great-great-grandchildren, plus nieces Sandra Sparlin, and Sue Gregory. They also survived. Lewis was preceded in death by his parents, brother Eldon and Richard Farmer, and nephew Roger Farmer. Graveside services will be at 11 a.m. on Friday at Maple Hill Cemetery. Friends and family are asked to go directly to the cemetery. Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home is assisting the family with arrangements. The family does request casual dress. Memorial contributions may be made to King's Chapel Church and will be accepted at the Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home. 81-year-old Dolly Jean Thomason passed away at 1:15 a.m. on Tuesday at Meadowbrook Skilled Nursing and Rehabilitation in Grayville. She was born in Detroit, Michigan on June 17th of 1942 to Charles Jerd and Catherine Kate Klobuchar Butler. She was a member of the Northside Baptist Church in Fairfield and had worked for several years at the Fairfield Sewing Factory and later at Airtex, where she retired. Dolly survived by a son, Kent, and wife Lisa Thomason of Fairfield, daughter Robin, and husband Jesse Thornton of Marion, Kentucky. 4 grandchildren, Shaylee Thomason of St. Louis, Carver Thomason of Fairfield, Tara Beck of Fairfield, and Shelby West of Albion. 2 great-grandchildren, Keegan Smith of Fairfield and Vivian West of Albion. 2 sisters, Betty and husband Jim Beeson of Jeff and Frances Musgrave of Grayville. Dolly was preceded in death by her parents, a son, Brent Thomason, brother Bobby Butler, half-sister Pat Astimborski, and half-brother Charles Bud Butler. Per Dolly's wishes, she was cremated and a graveside memorial service will be held at 2 p.m. on Friday at Maple Hill Cemetery. Friends and family are asked to go directly to the cemetery. Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home of Fairfield is assisting the family with arrangements. 90-year-old Marjorie Louise Bassett Wood passed away on May 16th at Wabash Senior Living and Rehabilitation Center in Carmi. She was born to Lyman and Caroline Steffel Bassett in Albion on June 9th of 1933. Marjorie married Edward Ted Wood on April 27th of 1956. She worked for the Edwards County school system and retired from there. Upon retirement, she enjoyed volunteering for many organizations, including the Red Cross for their blood drives and being a pink lady at Fairfield Memorial Hospital. She also enjoyed singing, quilting, and traveling with many local groups. Marjorie was a member of the Fairfield Church of Christ at the time of her death. She is survived by a daughter, Cheryl, and husband, Lonnie Dunn of Fairfield, daughter-in-law, Lisa Wood of Lincoln, Illinois, grandchildren, Micah and wife, Regina Dunn, Mary Wood, Julie, and husband, Chris Asseltine, Allison Wood, Lauren Franklin, and Gracie Wood. Great-grandchildren, Austin Dunn, Jacob Weeks, Abigail Franklin, Emily and Corrine Asseltine, Thomas and Michael McCulley, a brother, Steve, and wife, Linda Bassett of Florida, and sister-in-law, Sandra Saints Bassett of Colorado. Marjorie was preceded in death by her parents, husband, Ted, a son, Robert Lee Wood, a great-granddaughter, Ava Weeks, a brother, Ed Bassett, and sister, Rob Lee Kent. Funeral services for Marjorie Wood will be at 11 a.m. on Saturday at Johnson Devon Funeral Home in Fairfield, with interment to follow at Graceland Cemetery in Albion. Visitation will be from 9 a.m. until service time Saturday. Jody Davis, the preacher at Fairfield Church of Christ, is officiating the service. In lieu of flowers, donations may be made to Wabash Senior Living and Rehabilitation Activities or Hospice of Southern Illinois, and they will be accepted at the Johnson Devon Funeral Home. 74-year-old Charles Ray Chuck Barnett of Wayne City passed away at 6:27 p.m. on Sunday, May the 12th, at his home. He was born October 6th of 1949 in Mount Vernon to Berlin and Juanita Harrison Barnett. He had worked for the village of Wayne City for 18 years. Chuck had previously served on the Wayne City Fire and Ambulance as well as the Wayne County Board. He was a member of Wayne City Baptist Church and had been a Mason for 47 years. Chuck is survived by his daughter Selena and husband Chad Harrell of Crossville, and Chandra and husband Robbie Drew of Bluford. Daughter-in-law Amy Barnett of McLeansboro. 5 grandchildren: Austin Barnett, Ashton and husband Austin Dillman, Sarah Harrell, Charlie Barnett, and Rayleigh Barnett. Great-grandchild Griffin Dillman, brother Brent Barnett of San Jose, California, and sister Rita and husband John Bodum of Centralia. He was preceded in death by his parents, wife Treva Barnett, and son Alan Barnett. Chuck will be cremated, and the family will be hosting a memorial visitation from 5 until 6 p.m. tomorrow at the Archie Sanders Memorial Chapel in Wayne City. A graveside service will follow in Thomas Cemetery. Johnson Devon Funeral Home of Fairfield is assisting the family with cremation. Full obituary information, including survivors, at mywaynecountynow.com. It is currently 6:17 at Wayne County Now. Obituaries on Wayne County Now, presented by the Johnson Devon Funeral Home, 106 Northeast 4th Street in Fairfield, and Everlasting Florals, 900 West Delaware in Fairfield. If you're looking for supplies for memorial decorations or a memorial piece, look no further than Everlasting Florals, formerly Leg Manufacturing, at 900 West Delaware in Fairfield. Owners Chad and Melissa Musgrave offer a full line of wholesale and retail floral supplies, silk flowers for every season, and even manufacture a variety of items in-house, from wire and aluminum saddles to cemetery can holders, shepherd's hooks, and flag holders. Everlasting Florals, making the world more colorful, one stem at a time.
Dive into summer with the latest styles at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield. From top to bottom, Carnaby Square has everything you need to embrace the season in style, with brands like Charlie B, Multiples, Jess and Jane, Lucky Bird, and Tribal, in sizes from small to extra, extra large. Plus, Carnaby Square carries the largest selection of Brighton purses, jewelry, and accessories around. Carnaby Square, the fashion leader in Southern Illinois, located at 115 East Main Street in Fairfield, making you look great since 1980.
Taking a look at community calendar notes on Wayne County Now. Memorial Day is a few days out. We have got Memorial Day service information to pass on to you. Fairfield's Memorial Day service will be this coming Monday at 11 a.m. at the Veterans section of Maple Hill Cemetery. Speaker this year will be U.S. Army veteran Dave Land, who will also serve as MC of the program. We have more information on Veterans Day for Fairfield with this story at mywaynecountynow.com. In Wayne City, Thomason Cemetery will be deciding the 49th annual Memorial Day service. It will be on Monday at 2 p.m. We've got information on that service with this story at mywaynecountynow.com. Fairfield City Fire Department and Marshall are putting together a pork burger and pork chop sandwich sale at the parking lot of Fairfield National Bank on Saturday, June the 1st at 11 a.m. They'll run until they are sold out of pork burgers and pork chops. All proceeds will go towards the recently purchased Children's Fire Safety House for repairs. The safety house will be brought to the area schools to help teach children on what to do if a fire was to ever occur in their home. You're invited to bring your family on the 1st. Let the kids take a tour through the safety house and get pictures taken with Marshall and the fire truck. If you have a community calendar note you want to send it to us. News at mywaynecountynow.com. You can send us a message on Facebook, or you can go to the community calendar submission form at mywaynecountynow.com. We'll take a look at sports coming up in just a few moments. This is Wayne County Now.
Whatever your project might be, Gibbs Excavating and Land Management, LLC, has the right tool and the expertise to get the job done right. The crew at Gibbs Excavating and Land Management can handle any job from stump grinding or forestry mulching, driveway repair, concrete demo and rock work to dirt and auger work, trenching, and even garden tilling. Call 618-516-1462 or email Austin at austingibbs70@yahoo.com to schedule your free estimate today.
Time now for a look at sports. The Fairfield Community High School Athletic Director Justin Townsend has announced to Wayne County Now dates for the upcoming awards for spring sports at Fairfield Community High School. Townsend says Lady Mules softball will have their awards ceremony in the cafeteria at the high school at 6 p.m. on May 30th. Mules track will also have their awards ceremony May 30th in the study hall at the high school at 6. Fairfield Mules tennis will be getting their awards in the Learning Center at 6 on the 30th. And Lady Mules track will have their awards at 7 on the 30th. On the 31st, Fairfield Mules baseball will have their awards at 6. That'll take place in the evening at Leo French Park. Taking a look at Major League Baseball information from Wednesday. In action in games on Wednesday, Cardinals took the first game against Baltimore 3-1. Minnesota over Washington 3-2. The Guardians over the Mets 6-3. Game 2, Cardinals took that as well over Baltimore 5-4. It was the LA Angels over Houston 2-1. Kansas City over Detroit 8-3. San Diego over Cincinnati 7-3. San Francisco over Pittsburgh 9-5. Philadelphia over Texas 11-4. Miami blanked Milwaukee by a score of 1-0. Boston over Tampa Bay 8-5. New York Yankees over Seattle 7-3. Toronto over the Chicago White Sox 9-2. Atlanta over the Chicago Cubs 9-2. Colorado over Oakland 4-3 in 12 innings. And the LA Dodgers fall at home to the Arizona Diamondbacks. They were shut out, in fact, 6-0. An NBA playoff action that took place last night. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals saw Dallas knock off Minnesota 108-105 to take a 1-0 series lead there. Tonight it's Game 2 in the East. It's Indiana and Boston. Boston a 1-0 lead in that series. That is a 7 o'clock tip this evening. Moving on now to NHL playoff action. That Eastern Conference series got underway last night between Florida and the New York Rangers. Florida shuts out the New York Rangers last night 3-0 to take a 1-0 lead in that series. Tonight in the Western Conference Finals for the NHL, it is Edmonton and Dallas matching up. That is a 7:30 p.m. puck drop this evening from Dallas. In the WNBA, action from last night in the Women's National Basketball Association saw the Seattle Storm hold off the Indiana Fever. That final score, 85-83. The Fever 0-4 on the season. Start out with their new player, Caitlin Clark, but close game for the Fever last night. It is currently 6:23 at Wayne County Now. We've got History and a Mystery, and also we have for you your menus. This is Wayne County Now.
Is local history a bit of a mystery? I'm Dave Land. Today, Kenny Kay's Congressional Medal of Honor. There were only 235 Congressional Medal of Honor medals awarded after the Vietnam War, and one noted recipient was Kenny Kay's from Fairfield. A copy of the photo of Kenny receiving the award from President Richard Nixon hangs in the Hannah House Museum. Kenny Kay's, as a student at SIU, had objected to the war, so after being drafted, he served as a battlefield medic. When asked about the battle in which he was wounded, Kenny Kay's replied, "I thought, after my leg was blown off and I could see the enemy running everywhere around us, that I was going to die. For some reason, a great sense of peace came over me, and I decided I would just go out there and help all the men I could before I died." The Wayne County Press carried a short front-page article entitled, "Fairfield Boy Kenneth Kay's Loses Leg in Vietnam Battle." The piece noted the young man had been in combat for no more than a week but said nothing about his heroic actions. Then, a few years later, in 1973, the Wayne County Press reported that 24-year-old Fairfield Army veteran Kenneth Michael Kays received his nation's highest military honor, the Congressional Medal of Honor, at ceremonies at the White House in Washington, D.C. Kenny Kays was one of 9 Vietnam veterans so honored by the president that day. After getting the Congressional Medal, Kenny Kays faced a different battle with post-traumatic stress. Over the years, friends would visit Kenny, but his mood never really improved. Mostly he sat at that kitchen table, facing his inner demons and deep depression. Troubled for years by the loss of the friends he couldn't save, the terrible things he had witnessed, and the loss of both of his parents to suicide, Kenny Kays took his own life in November of 1991 at the age of 42.
All right, time now to take a look at menus. We're going to check the menu now at the Wayne County Senior Center. At the Wayne County Senior Center today, your menu looks like this. You have cavatina, romaine salad, garlic bread, and fruit. Cavatina, romaine salad, garlic bread, and fruit at the Wayne County Senior Center today. Checking out the menu at Fairfield Memorial Hospital. Today, your daily specialty breakfast item at Fairfield Memorial Hospital is tater tots for $1.50. For lunch today, your options are pizza or sloppy joe, Bosco sticks, fried okra, and Italian vegetable blend are your side options. Broccoli cheese soup, your soup of the day. Club sandwich, your sandwich of the day. And banana split dessert is your dessert. Dinner at the hospital this evening. It's beef stew or barbecue ribeye on a bun. Biscuit, waffle fries, or baby carrots are your side options. And dessert is fruit cocktail. For the latest local news, weather, and sports anytime, visit us at mywaynecountynow.com. We will have more news this evening on Wayne County Now, the evening edition at 6 this evening. I'm Dustin Fuller saying thanks for joining us and have yourself a great Thursday.